Hey again, everyone. This is Michael with Trackside Trading Cards, where racing meets collecting. Today on Mail Call Monday, I've got an envelope here with a Kyle Larson edition. And then I also have something a little different here. I was actually in a break with Card Gorilla, and they did personal breaks of anything that they had in stock. And so I got a 2023 Prime again, and they broke that live. But the cards are in here, and I thought I would open these on mail call because it's kind of like a mail call, but it's also kind of like a green flag rip because it's sort of being ripped right before your eyes, even though it's not in the box as such. I don't think. I'm not sure how he packed it, so we'll see. But anyway, we had some pretty good hits that night in the Prime world. I think you're gonna enjoy some of the stuff that I got. At least I know one of them is gonna be is quite a monster patch. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. We'll open this one first. I think I know which one this is, but we'll pull it out of there, recycle that, and pull the painter's tape back. Oh yeah, this is my Enfuego cracked ice, and it is numbered 44 out of 49. So that's kind of a cool card. Another serial numbered card for the PC. There you go. You can see that. Turn it over. You can see the number 44 of 49. So that'll go nicely with the rest of my cards for the 26 select group. All right, so let's see what we've got here. I know I've got also have some drivers too that I had for this break, and I wish I could remember which drivers I had. So I guess we'll reveal these, and you'll see along with me who I got hits on. Let's see here. I'm gonna hide this from you because I don't want you to see what I got. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Wow. Couple good thick packs of stuff. All right. Interesting. Okay. So these look to be the 23 Prime group, and this looks to be like my drivers, maybe? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. All right. I'm doing this off camera because I want to see this. Well, let's just do it on camera. All right. What do we got here? We got a special earn cert cards in every pack. 95 Tracks Racing. Holy cow, an old package of cards. Huh, that's a cool little addition. We'll have to rip that while we're here. Why not? And revealed the big gun, but maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you did. All right. Let's take this stuff out. See what we got. And who do we have? We had Brad Keselowski. We got him on the silver. And we've got Daniel Suarez and Zane Smith on the white. And Suarez is on. What is that? Is that the orange thing or the green? I can't tell. For those of you who don't know, I'm a bit color deficient. Sometimes I have a hard time with these colors, especially when they're So I'll have to go and search. I think it's a green. But sometimes I have to scan the cards with AI just to make sure I know what I'm looking at. But those are 3 there. 3 of the drivers I had that I hit on that night. And we'll line them up there. All right. I'm going to move this one off. I think you probably already saw it. I'm going to still block it because that's going to be the last one I show you because it's pretty sweet. It's a banger. All right, let's see what we got here. I think we got the rest of our 23 prime in this grouping. Let's pack that up pretty tightly. I have to do a little surgery on that. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. All right, just rip it. All else fails, rip it open. There we go. All right. So these are some 23 prime, or most of them. And we'll pull these out, and we'll go through them. Those are jammed in there too. So let's see what we got here. All right. So we got Tony B on the 75th anniversary signatures. That's cool. And then we have, let's show you the back of that, of the Tony B card. And then we've got Cousin Carl on the die cut with 445 starts. That's 20 out of 49. The Tony B, is that numbered? It is not. It's just 75th Tony B. Okay, cool. All right, so Cousin Carl on the die cut signature, die cut auto. We got those in the frame. Then we've got the names fire suit. These cards are sweet. I don't know if they did a Larson in this or not, but I would be all over that if they did. If someone knows, let me know. But there it is, 26 and 99 Joey Logano. But that is so cool how they do that. I think that is one of the nicer cards in this setup. But that's just my opinion. And we've got sheet metal, Denny Hamlin, race used, 29 of 99 on that guy. And then we've got Jeff Gordon on the Champions, 35 of 49. Card number 72. There's that one. And then to round out the 23 prime, we've got a Midnight Shadow Box signatures with Mi Amigo, Daniel Suarez. All right, so that's a cool card. All of these cards will be available in my eBay store, except for the Larson card, obviously, because you know that I collect Larson. Get this out of the way. Move these up. And put those there like that. That way everybody can see what we got going on. Now here's the monster patch. This is a jumbo. So check this out. And it's not just a jumbo, it is a jumbo 1 of 1. And you can see barely, there you go, there's the 1 of 1. But this is Tanner Gray with the David Gilliland Racing team. Let's take this out of the tea bag, get a better look at it. But that's a pretty sick patch. It's a little bit rumpled there on the bottom, but that's an associate sponsor patch. Well, it's the racing team's patch, really. But that is sweet. That is cool. I don't care who you are, but I mean, I think that's cool. Yeah, but this will be out there in the store. I don't know where I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna have to do some research on it. Maybe a buy it now kind of thing with an offer available, just depending on what I find out. So look at that. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Put that up next to the Logano fire suit names. Names fire suit. And scoot these down. Scoot that over. There you go. Got them all lined up in frame. Now, let's just have an impromptu rip of this 95 tracks pack. 12 cards per pack. 5 insert sets. Collect all 170 card. Win real race gear. Details on the back. All right. Let's see what we got. This will be interesting. You know what? Let's see. All right. Yeah, okay. You got Brett Bodine, one of the Bodine brothers. That's cool. Brett Bodine. And we got Mark Martin. Win Dixie, Mark Martin. That's cool. Michael Waltrip. This when he was driving the Pennzoil Pontiac. All right. Got Ward Button. That's cool. Good old Ward and the Hardys. He's actually got Hoosier on this suit. Interesting. And what do we got here? Let's turn this around. Tommy Houston. Okay. Kyle Petty. Coors Pontiac. Todd Bodine. Now all we need is Jeff in this pack. And then Mark Martin. This is the insert, looks like. Oh no, what is this? Mark Martin. The front of this card has been specifically designed to be peeled away to use as a static display sticker on any smooth surface such as a window, glass, or mirror. Okay, interesting. So it's a sticker. Huh. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Maybe I'll put it out there and see if somebody's wanting to get that. There we go. Andy Petrie behind the scenes insert card with the Good Wrench Chevrolet number 3. Look at that. Joe Gibbs, owner number 18. Check that out. It's been a while ago. And then on the rise, Robert. I think that's Robert Presley, right? Yep, Robert. Sorry, I got it out of screen here, or out of frame. And then Loy Allen Jr., first run. Number 15. I don't remember that guy. I should, but I don't. So there you go. That's kind of cool. It'd have been really cool if we would have hit the trifecta on the Bodines. But yeah, there you go. So I don't know that I Yeah, I'm not going to take that off because if it's a sticker, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to research that. But there they are, the 95 tracks pack, 12 cards. 1995 tracks race cards. Interesting. So hey, I'm going to put them out there in the store. I'm going to see what maybe they go for. I don't know. I mean, maybe you're interested in one of them or two of them. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to check them out, do some research, and see what we got, and then go from there. So that's pretty cool. So thanks to Card Gorilla for that little additional, making this Mail Call Monday look a little bit like a green flag rip in a way. So that's all right. We can mix it up a little bit. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So um yeah. Uh just so you know, I've got another box of 23 Prime coming that I am going to rip on camera for one of the future green flag rips. We've got that. I did a turn 4 the other day. I have not released that video yet, but that's coming. So by the time you see this, that will probably have been out. I probably will release it this coming weekend. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will wave the checkers on this video and call it good. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm thankful that you joined me. I appreciate everyone that stops by and takes a look at the channel. Check out the other videos, um, and check out my eBay store. The link is in the description. And check out some of these cards out there once I get those all scanned in and loaded up. But again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you would on this video. And please consider subscribing to my channel. And that way you won't miss anything as I release it. So thanks again. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. And until next time, happy collecting, everyone.